Welcome to today's class, which is perfect for you if you are already familiar with asana practice and basic alignment. This is a complete yoga class including asana, pranayama and meditation. There will be some challenging postures included, and I invite you to let go of any expectations and simply explore. Throughout the basic postures, this class will be led with minimal cueing to give you room to find stillness. You might want to have a block or a wall nearby to assist you with working towards forearm stand, and maybe also a blanket for Savasana and meditation. Beginning in any comfortable seated position, one last time before practice, bring your attention to your surroundings. Recognize what you can see, hear, maybe smell or feel on your skin. Then softly closing down your eyes, turn your attention inside. Listen to your breath, your heartbeat. Feel your body from within. I'd like to invite you to feel into your body throughout the practice. And while you do so, try not to use any words or labels for how it feels. Try to just recognize sensations instead of labeling something as comfortable or uncomfortable. See if you can find your ego talking to you. And if so, can you let it go? Transition to child's pose. You can take your knees as wide as the mat. Walk your hands away from your body, let your chest sink down. Release your muscles. Find a slow, steady breath, maybe your ujjayi breath, by slightly constricting the back of your throat to make your breath audible. Then walk your hands over to the left. Find a deep stretch in the right side of your torso. You can place the right hand on top of the left to intensify the stretch. Come back to center and walk your hands over to the right to feel a stretch in the left side of the torso. Stack left hand on top of the right if you did so on the first side. Come back to center and push up into tabletop. Beginning our practice by warming up the wrists. Inhale, move forwards past your wrists. Exhale, push back to release the weight from your wrists. Keep this going with your breath. And turn your fingers out to the sides, rocking side to side, or if accessible, have your fingers facing towards your knees, rocking back and forth. Keep your palms firmly grounded. Then flip your hands so that the fingers are pointing towards each other. Back of the hands are grounded, rock side to side. Come back to neutral tabletop, reset the hands, moving through cat-cow now, warming up the spine. Inhale, drop your belly, look up, cow. Exhale, round your back, chin to chest, cat. Move with your breath. Inhale, dropping the belly, looking up, cow. Exhale, rounding the back, chin to chest for cat. Keep this going. Come back to tabletop, tuck your toes, push back to downward facing dog. Take a moment to pedal out the legs. And find stillness. Moving through spinal waves. Inhale, round the back, roll forwards into high plank. Exhale, bend the knees, arch your back, push back to down dog. Keep this going with your breath. Inhale, roll forwards, high plank. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Meet me back in down dog. Inhale, lift the left leg, open up the hip, bend the knee. Exhale, start drawing circles with your knee in one direction. Move in the pace of your breath. Then switch directions. Inhale, lift the straight leg, keeping the hip level this time. Exhale, round the back, bring knee to nose. 2 more times like this. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your foot in between your hands. Inhale, windmill your arms up into warrior 2. Exhale, in position, staying for some deep breaths here. Inhale, flip your left palm up, reach forwards. Exhale, reverse your warrior, sliding your right arm down the leg or wrapping it behind the back to bind. Inhale, back to warrior 2. Exhale to extended side angle. Either resting your left forearm on your front knee or placing it on the mat at the inside of your front foot, reaching right arm up and overhead. If you'd like to go further, wrap the left arm under your front leg, right arm behind your back to work towards binding. For Trikonasana, straighten your front leg, either staying in the bind if you're there, or place the left hand or fingertips inside your front foot or on a block. Reach your right arm up. Look down to your front foot for balance. Rebend the front leg. Turn your back toes to face the front of the mat. Lift the heel, lower your chest in towards lizard. Either stay in your bind or bring hands or forearms down to the mat at the inside of your front foot. If you're in the bind, release. Bring hands to mat. Rock back and forth to release some tension. Lower your back knee if you like. Preparing for flying split. Lift the back knee if it isn't already. Walk your hands towards your torso. Bend your arms like for chaturanga. Place the left thigh and right hip on your upper arms. Either stay here or shift your weight into your hands. Play with lifting the left leg and maybe also the right. If you find balance, work towards straightening both legs. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, step into three-legged chaturanga, left leg lifted. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Find back to your breath. Moving to the second side, inhale, lift your right leg up, open up the hip, bend the knee. Exhale, start drawing circles with your knee in one direction, moving with your breath. Switch directions. Inhale, lift the leg, hips stay level this time. Exhale, round your back, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time, inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your foot in between your hands. Inhale, windmill your arms up into warrior two. Exhale, in position, staying for deep breaths here. Inhale, flip your right palm up, reach forwards. Exhale, reverse your warrior, sliding your left arm down the leg or wrapping it behind the back to find the bind. Inhale, back to warrior two. Exhale to extended side angle. Again, either resting your right forearm on your front knee or placing it on the mat at the inside of your front foot, reaching the left arm up and over. If you'd like to go further, wrap the right arm under your front leg, left arm behind your back to work towards the bind. For Trikonasana, straighten your front leg, either staying in the bind if you're there, or place the right hand or fingertips inside your front foot or on a block, reaching the left arm up. Look to your front foot for balance, rebend the front leg, turn your back toes to face the front of the mat, lift the heel and lower your chest into lizard. You can either stay in the bind if you're there, or bring your hands or forearms down to the mat at the inside of your front foot. If you're in the bind, release. Bring hands to mat, rock back and forth to release tension. Can also lower the back knee. Again, preparing for flying split on the second side. Lift the back knee if it isn't already. Walk your hands towards the torso, bend your arms like for chaturanga. Now place the right thigh and the left hip on your upper arms. Either stay here or work towards lifting and straightening one leg after the other. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, step into three-legged chaturanga. Lift the right leg. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Find back to your breath. Inhale, come down to tabletop. Drop your belly, arch the spine. Exhale, hips stay stacked over knees. Walk your hands forward to sink into puppy pose. You can either rest your forehead or, if it's available, your chin on the mat. Inhale, push into your forearms. Exhale, send a wave through your spine, triple forwards into Sphinx. Inhale, roll your shoulders back in Sphinx. Exhale, energetically pull your forearms towards your torso, like pushing your chest through your forearms. One more inhale here. Exhale, release. Rest your forehead on the mat or your hands. Maybe you wiggle your hips from side to side. Preparing for locust, bring your arms alongside your body. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, lift legs, arms, and torso. Engage your glutes, lower back and upper back. Find a steady breath. One more inhale to lift. And exhale, release. Rest the forehead on the mat or on your hands. For our second round of back bend, you can either opt for a locust again, or if you'd like to join me for a bow, bend your legs, grab your ankles. Inhale, push your feet into your hands, pulling up your torso, opening the chest. Exhale, stay in bow, or maybe work towards straightening the legs to find even a deeper back bend, reaching them up to the sky. Wherever you are, take one more inhale, lift. Exhale, slowly release. Rest the forehead on the hands or the mat. Inhale, place the hands below the shoulders, tuck the toes. Exhale, push up into plank. Inhale, open up to side plank on the left, right arm reaching up. Exhale, either find a straight line from toes to head or pike your hips up, activating your side body. Inhale, bend the right leg, knee pointing towards the sky. Exhale, place the right foot behind you, turn your chest open into Wild Thing. Inhale, come back to side plank with a bent leg. Exhale, step right foot to left hand, sink hips towards right heel to find Skandasana. Turn left toes to face the sky. Hands can stay on the mat for balance or hands in prayer at heart center. Inhale, sit back to ground your hips. Exhale, lower your knee to the mat so that both knees are meeting and right foot is outside your right hip. Inhale, reach up, lengthen. Exhale, hinge from your hips to fold. With each inhale, try to lengthen your spine. With each exhale, maybe fold a little bit deeper. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, release the right leg. Place the foot in the crook of your left elbow, knee in the crook of the right elbow. Inhale, lengthen the spine, pull your leg in towards your chest. Exhale, begin to cradle your legs side to side. You can either stay here or, if you like, join me for a compass pose. If struggling with balance, bring in the left leg like in a cross-legged seat. Thread the right arm under your leg, lifting right hip from the mat. Grab the outside of the foot with the left hand, palm facing down. Bring the back of the knee on top of the right shoulder. Ground your right fingertips to the mat for balance. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, straighten the right leg, twist open to the left, gazing under your left arm. One more inhale here. Exhale, slowly release. Bring the foot to your hip crease for half lotus. Twist to your right, grounding both hands behind you. Push back to down dog in a half lotus variation. Inhale, look in between your hands. Exhale, jump to the middle of the mat. Inhale, lift your torso and hands off the mat. Place your ankle on top of the knee, lengthen your spine. Exhale, bring hands to prayer. Sit into your chair in this half lotus variation. You can either stay here or explore flying pigeon. Bring your torso parallel to the ground so you can plant your hands. Bend arms like for chaturanga. Place the right shin on the back of your upper arms. Flex the foot, hold the leg in place. Either stay here or lean into your hands until you can lift your toes. And if you find balance, work towards straightening your left leg. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, bring back in your left leg, ground the foot, jump back to down dog. Release the right leg, pedal out your legs. Either stay here or move through your vinyasa. Inhale, roll to plank. Exhale, lower through Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Find your breath here. Take a short rest in down dog, or if you like in child's pose. Inhale, roll forwards into plank. Exhale, stay here. Inhale, open up to side plank on the right, left arm reaching up. Exhale, find a straight line from toes to head or pike your hips up for side body activation. Inhale, bend the left leg, knee pointing towards the sky. Exhale, place the left leg or foot, I should say, behind you. Turn your chest open into Wild Thing. Inhale, come back to side plank with a bent leg. Exhale, step the left foot to your right hand. Sink your hips toward the left heel to find Skandasana. Turn your right toes to face the sky. Hands can stay on the mat for balance or in prayer at heart center. Inhale, sit back, ground your hips. Exhale, lower your knee to meet the right. Left foot is outside of your left hip. Inhale, reach up, lengthen. Exhale, hinge from your hips, fold forwards. With each inhale, again work to lengthen the spine. With each exhale, fold deeper. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, release the left leg. Place the foot in the crook of your right elbow, knee in the crook of the left. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Pull your shin in towards your chest. Exhale, begin to cradle your legs side to side. Again, you can either stay here or join me for compass pose. If it helped you last time, bring in your right leg. Thread your left arm under your leg, lifting the left hip from the mat. Grab the outside of your foot with your right hand, palm facing down. Bring the back of the knee on top of the shoulder. Ground your left fingertips to the mat for balance. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, straighten the left leg. Twist open to the right, gazing under your right arm. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, slowly release. Bring your foot to your hip crease for half lotus. Twist to your left, grounding both hands behind you, and push back to down dog in a half lotus variation. Inhale, look in between your hands. Exhale, jump to the middle of the mat. Inhale, lift your torso. Place your ankle on top of the knee. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, bring hands to prayer. Sit back into your heel to find that half lotus chair variation. You You can either stay here or again explore flying pigeon on the second side by bringing your torso parallel to the ground, planting your hands, bending the arms like for chaturanga. Place the left shin on the back of your upper arms, flex the foot to hold the leg in place. Either stay here or lean into your hands until you can lift your toes, and if you find balance, straighten the right leg. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, bring back in the right leg, ground the foot, and jump back to down dog. Release the leg and pedal out your legs. Either stay here or move through a vinyasa, meeting me back in downward facing dog. Inhale, come down to tabletop. Exhale, arch your spine again, sink into your second puppy pose. Explore if it feels any different this time, maybe, since your body might be already warmed up. And if your back is okay and you'd like to take it further, ground your chest. And one by one, tuck your toes and see if you can straighten your legs. Really push your chest and hands into the mat. Go very gentle here, and if you experience any intense sensations in your lower back, return to puppy or child's pose. Slowly return to tabletop. You might want to grab a block now or move towards the wall. Take the block in between your hands, ground your forearms at shoulder distance, parallel to each other. Maybe pushing your hands against the block to help you with stability. Inhale, tuck toes, push hips up into dolphin, forearms stay grounded here. Exhale, push through elbows and shoulders. Maybe start by walking in your feet towards your elbows and back out again. And if you feel comfortable here, lift one leg, bring it back down, lift the other leg, bring it back down. Walking back again to dolphin, and then maybe taking a second round, walk your feet in, lift one leg, maybe take some little hops. Try to see how much it takes to find maybe some short air time. And then come back down to tabletop, push your hips back, take a rest in child's pose. You can also take your arms alongside your body to release the shoulders. Getting ready for the second round. If you have your block, grab it. Again, bring your arms in parallel. And then push up into dolphin. Really pushing through the shoulders here. Then walk in your feet. And either repeat what we did in the first round, or if you feel comfortable, try kicking up again and maybe find forearm stand. If you're already familiar with forearm stand, of course you can take any variation you like. Slowly come back down. And meet me back in child's pose. Beginning to slow down the practice now. You can remove the block if you have one. find back to your breath, slow down. Bring your arms forwards and ripple forwards, roll down to your belly. Reach the left arm out to the side, bend the right leg and roll onto the left side, placing your right foot behind you to stretch your left shoulder. If you'd like to explore this even further, bend your second leg and place it next to the first one. And if you'd like to go even further, reach the right arm up and behind and see if you can find your left hand. Prioritize a deep breath, finding relaxation here. Slowly release and roll back to center, moving to the second side. Reach the right arm out to the side, bend the left leg, roll onto the right side, placing your left foot behind you to stretch the right shoulder. If you did so on the first side, bend your second leg and place it next to the other. And maybe go one step further, reaching the left arm up and behind and see if you can find the right hand. Again, prioritizing your breath. And try to let go here. Slowly release, roll back to center. Place your hands below your shoulders, tuck your toes. Inhale, push up into plank. Exhale, push back to downward facing dog. Inhale, look in between your hands. Exhale, step or jump through, coming to a seated position with straight legs. Maybe pull your glutes out to the sides to ground your sit bones. For Paschimottanasana, inhale, reach up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Fold forwards. Take your time to work with your breath. Just like before, inhale, lengthen, exhale, maybe fold a little bit deeper. Hands can rest wherever they land, or they can reach for your feet or toes. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, push your hips closer to your feet to lower down onto your back. You might want to release your hair if they are in the way for the following asanas. For shoulder stand, inhale to lift your legs and hips off the mat. Exhale, bring your hands to your lower back for stability. Press your shoulder blades into the mat to release the neck. Stay here, or if your neck is fine, lower down your legs behind your head to find plow. If in plow, ground your arms, interlock the fingers, walk your shoulder blades together, and then pull your arms away from you, pressing them into the mat. If you like to move towards ear pressure pose, bend your knees and either place them on your forehead or next to your ears if within reach. If you're next to your ears, ground your shins and the top of your feet. I know the compression makes it hard here, but try to breathe deeply. Reverse to come back up to shoulder stand, supporting the lower back with your hands. And from here you have two options. Either bring the soles of your feet together, opening up the knees to the sides to find inverted butterfly. Or if accessible and your knees are fine, fold your legs into lotus. If you find balance here, you can release your hands from your back and place them on your knees to find upward lotus, Urdhva Padmasana. If you practiced upward lotus, keep your legs in lotus. Ground your hips and lotus legs. Arch the spine and ground the crown of your head. Hands reach for the soles of the feet. If you practiced inverted butterfly, move to fish for a counter pose. So lay down on your back, straight legs. Place your hands under your glutes, palms facing down. Ground your forearms, arch your back, and ground the crown of your head. Gently release your pose and find any last movements your body might be asking for. Maybe a happy baby, maybe dropping your knees side to side, whatever feels good for you now. And when you're ready, spread out arms and legs to find Savasana. Release all of your muscular tension. Feel your body becoming heavy, sinking into the mat. Drop all the plans of who you thought you'd be To simply witness is to be set free. The hands unfold, the tightened muscles part. Let silence take the center of your heart. Slowly begin to deepen your breath. Bring your attention back to your senses. Begin to move your fingers and toes. Maybe roll out the wrists and the ankles. Take a deep stretch, reaching your arms up and over the head. And when you're ready, hug your knees into your chest. Slowly roll onto one side, keeping your eyes closed if you like. Find back to seated. Maybe use a block or a cushion to elevate the hips so you can stay in your seat for a couple of minutes. And once you arrive in your seat, just like in the beginning, turn your attention inside. Explore how you feel right now without using any words or labels. just feel. For alternate nostril breathing, we'll use a metronome to keep the breath steady and rhythmical. Rest your left hand on your thigh or knee. Place the right peace fingers in between your eyebrows. Rest thumb on right nostril, ring finger on left nostril. Begin by inhaling through both nostrils to a count of 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Close right, inhale left, 2, 3, 4. Exhale right, 2, 3, 4. Inhale right, 2, 3, 4. Exhale left, 2, 3, 4. Inhale left, 2, 3, 4. Exhale right, 2, 3, 4. Keep this going, switching sides after each inhale. If you're familiar with this practice, you can elongate your exhales to a count of 8 or whatever you prefer. Finish with an exhale on the left. Release your hand back to your knee when you're ready, and let your breath flow naturally again. Stay with your eyes closed and feel into the effects of this pranayama, observing your body and your mind. Staying here in meditation for some more minutes. Slowly begin to deepen your breath. Bring your attention back to your space and surroundings. Inhale, reach your arms up high, bring palms to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let your thumbs connect to your sternum. Take some moments here to bring 5 things to your mind that you are grateful for. It might be things that you unconsciously take for granted, like a warm shower, your friends, your job, food. And maybe ask yourself what your life would be like without them. I invite you to savor this feeling of gratefulness and take it with you wherever you go now. If it feels good for you, bend forwards, bring your forehead towards the ground. Slowly coming back up again. Thank you so much for meeting me on the mat. I really hope you enjoyed this practice. Namaste.